Hello friends, today we are having the topic as testing of concrete. As you all know, concrete is the material which is used for construction work and is the most important material without which we cannot construct any buildings or any structures. Beyond this, the testing of concrete is to be done so that we can have the strength required. There are different tests depending upon the physical and chemical properties of concrete. Now it is slump cone test. It is also called as slump test. Slump test is a test conducted before concrete in order to see whether it is used for different types of construction work. Slump cone test is also used to find out the workability of concrete, whether this concrete is used for various construction works or not. Next is the workability of concrete. As the statement indicates, workability. The workability is nothing but the amount of work required to place concrete. Workability itself is a vast terminology which is used in concrete. It is not simply the flow of concrete or workable concrete, but it indicates starting from mixing to compactions and laying and all the different steps. Workability of concrete could also be improved by adding various ingredients or various entraining agents such as benzol, resin or Direx. We can increase the workability, but it is having the drawback as when we are increasing the workability of any concrete, so it affects the strength also. The strength of the concrete gets decreased due to increase in the workability. Next step is nothing but compaction factor test. Again, this test is used to find out the workability of concrete. All these tests, whether it is a slump cone test or workability test or compaction factor test, so these tests are used to find out the strength or to find out the use of the concrete, strength of the concrete. The compaction factor test is also one of the tests which is used nowadays in construction of roads. Various concrete roads have been used for compaction factor test. Here there is a hopper, which is hopper A, B and cylinder. Free fall of concrete is the compaction factor test. First we have to free fall the concrete from hopper 1, that is hopper A, to hopper B. Last is the cylinder C. Free fall before compactions, and after that this cylinder is filled with compaction, the concrete is filled with compaction, and we have to find out the ratio. These are the various compaction of concrete. Compaction of concrete is also in order to remove the voids or in order to remove the empty space present in the concrete. Compaction plays an important role. So nowadays there are various methods used in compaction of concrete. That is, vibrators are used, table vibrators are used, and various needle vibrators are used in order to have the compaction, because strength lesser the voids present in the concrete, more is the strength. In order to reduce the voids in the concrete, we have to compact it. Next is the curing of concrete. Curing is nothing but in order to have the full strength of concrete, we have to place the concrete in a wet area, or we have to place a water we have to place the concrete in such a way that its hydration process is to be done, so that curing of concrete is to be done. Normally curing of concrete, it is having various days depending upon the structures, whether it is a beam or column or slab. The curing depends upon its strength. The more the curing of the concrete, the more is the strength. These are the various ways in which we can do the curing of the concrete. First one is the sprinkling method. Next is the gunny bags, which is applied on a top surface of any constructed area, whether this example is for roads. Next is the filaments. This is also a modern curing methods, in which we have to apply a filament on a concrete surface so that its hydration process results in the curing. Thank you.